What's going on, everybody? Biker Dave here inside the Hummer H3, and the light bulbs are out on the air conditioning controllers here and here. It's a common thing, you know, over the years, the bulbs just burn out. I'll put links down below where you can get the bulbs, but they are teensy little things, and like teensy little things. But it's not that huge an ordeal to get to them. You only need, you know, like a 7mm socket once you get this cover off here. This whole bezel cover needs to come off. And, you know, just use something very soft. You might be able to just pull on it by hand, or if you, you know, if you disconnect the battery or pull the fuse on your power outlets here. But you also might be able to just give you a little, right? Poke. Yeah, you just have to, you know, just kind of start from the top up here. Just try to get it open just a little bit, and then just gently pull all the way around the perimeter of this whole piece right here. And if yours has never been off, it might be a little sticky, so just be careful with it. There it comes. And this is how you'd get to the stereo also, you know, if you were doing any kind of stereo repair or anything like that. So you see it just pulls off right here, and then you got various connectors on the back side of it here. And a couple little 7mm bolts on the back. Let me get, so you see on the back side of it there, you got all these little various little fasteners. It'll probably be easiest if we just disconnect these cables here, which is just a matter of pushing them and just pull the connector off. But as you see, this is also be how you get to the radio. So if you were either replacing the radio or investigating an issue or whatever, and also, you know, you might as well go ahead and replace all of the bulbs relating back here, because you don't want to have to do this again. And if you've already got one or two bulbs burned out, I'm the same way with any, you know, speedometer bulbs or anything relating to this. I go ahead and replace them all, because I'd rather not have to get in there again. All right, and after you remove those little screws around the back side right there, there's 4 of them, the whole air conditioning controller assembly will just pull off from the rear, just like that. Okay. And then we'll have to pry off this black cover back here. You'll need just a little, you know, real slim screwdriver. Get all these little parts right here. We just have to push on it. Little tabs, basically, and then this will come off, and then it'll get you to the light bulbs inside. So we'll do that next. Okay, now you'll need, you know, a very slim little screwdriver, little skinny thing, and you're just going to have to work your way around all these little tabs right here and just gently get the screwdriver up under them and then pry up on it. And you just have to work your way all the way around so that this black section can be pulled off like this. So just take your time doing it, though, because you're going to feel like it's going to break or something. Just be careful. And then, and you got a couple more on the side also right there. Okay, then you'll pull it off right here. Set this to the side. And here are the little light bulbs right here. And using the same little skinny screwdriver, they should just unscrew maybe about a, you know, a quarter of a turn or something. Just turn it like that. Just give it a little tug, and there it is. Here are the teensy little light bulbs, and go ahead and replace all 3 of these right here. No big deal. And like I said, I'll put a link down below where you can get these little guys. And you just, you know, they're pretty obvious how they go back in. The little slots. Let's zoom in a little bit. See, they have little tabs on the outer edge right there. That's what'll go in right there, and then you'll just turn it clockwise, you know, just a whatever, just a tiny little turn, and they'll lock in place. And that is that. Not a big deal. Now, something to note when you're putting the two pieces back together, make sure the dial, this little guy right here for your fan dial, make sure that connects with this right here. Notice how they kind of mesh together there and there. Make sure those go together, and that'll ensure that the fan dial is working correctly. All right, and then just reverse what you did. This goes back in, you know, just push it in place. There's no screws or anything for that. Make sure you don't break anything or lose anything. Make sure everything stays connected as you're putting it back in. And that's how you change out the light bulbs. And this is the same for all kinds of different vehicles, but this happens to be a 2008 Hummer H3 Alpha. But this will cover tons of different GM models that have the same setup on the air conditioning controllers. Anyway, that's it. We're going to have more videos on this truck here, and so be on the lookout for those. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have all kinds of cool stuff, you know, relating to cars, trucks, motorcycles, lawnmowers, fixing things around the house, and all that jazz. So be on the lookout for anything new. Subscribe to it, and you'll get notified automatically. Biker Dave here, working on the Hummer. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you.